Hello and welcome back to Rustic Waters. Right, we've got this thing here set up in a reasonable way. I've got my sluicing and I sluiced through like 2 stacks of dirt, sand and gravel. So we've got a reasonable amount there. I did move my strainers to here, put hoppers underneath, fed them into big chests. They have all run out now. They broke. So I've made myself 2 more strainers, another dense strainer. So we can hop up here. Oops. Can we balance on here? Yes, we can. Okay. So we'll put our dense there and the other 2 there and there. And all the drops come through nicely into these double chests. So we are doing okay for resources. I did get the cobblestone generator working. It's not the greatest, and I am getting stone from those things, so I maybe don't need this. But it's here for now, and it works in a very simple, basic way. I have noticed that when I've been standing here for a while, that little grey circle above my experience, in between the armor and the food, it shows how much heat I'm absorbing. And I do get it to the point where I start to show flames, which I'm presuming if I stay there for much longer after that, I'm actually going to start taking damage. So I can grab some extra cobble if I need to. I've got my grinder set up there, the copper thing there, got some resources there, and I'll put smelted stuff up there. So I was looking at the book, at the quests. Let me lock that out. Do you always forget the theme? No, I think it's remembering the theme, but what it is doing is it's not keeping that locked out. Right, so we actually have an exclamation mark here because we actually did this one. Rat repurposing complete. Get 32 rat pelts. You may think leather is hard to come by in the ocean, but thankfully you can repurpose rat pelts for the cause. Tip: enchants can cost a lot in this pack. Did you know that XP can be squeezed out of assorted farm goods using a magma crucible? I did not know that, and I will try and remember. And you get me some basic drawers. 2x2 basic drawers. Can I make basic drawers? I can make drawers. Although they need metal fasteners and treated wood. Metal fasteners is in a blacksmith's workshop. Okay. I don't fully remember how to use drawers. They are useful for storing small stuffs. Let's put one over here. Yeah, so I think it can hold like a single thing. Oh, that just put down string because I held down shift. Right hand click puts in. Single click does that. Shift click takes it all out. Okay. I think there's a way you can sort of like have banks of drawers next to each other and have something like a drawer controller. Compacting drawers, that will turn things into blocks. There it is, a drawer controller. Interact with a bank of connected drawers. Okay, so we're not making that anytime soon, but essentially you can have all of these in the wall, and I think you can just feed items into the drawer controller and they'll automatically end up in any drawer that already has one of that type of item in it. So that's good. Any other exclamation marks which shows we've accidentally completed a quest somewhere else? This is actually in shipping and handling. This is maybe a place where, we're going to want to look at relatively soon as we build up more and more items. But for now, I'm interested in this one here because it seems to be about this thing that I spotted about getting rats to work for you. um, so let's see what we can do on this line. Right, now that you are setting up a strainer and sluice operation, you may need some help around your hub automating a few processes. These murky waters are filled with rats who have held up in shipwrecked ruins. Let's try to lure a few of them in. They're smart animals and could be of use. Oh, and it's going to give me a cow in a jar, which means I'll have a source of milk. Probably because I need that to make the cheese. All right, so let's make ourselves a cauldron, which is just standard one to make iron. We will smelt that up. I'm just going to grab some coal if there is any. Now my inventory is a little bit scattered at the moment. It's another stack of charcoal that will keep this thing going for a while. Right, I think that's enough to make a cauldron. Right, item rewards. Don't have to make a choice. Get a cow in a jar and another bucket. Hello, cow in a jar. I assume if I put you down somewhere I will be able to pick you up again, but I'll just hang on to you for the moment. See what the quest line wants me to do with you. Milking it. Your cow in a jar will slowly build up a vat of milk for you. Bucket it out for use in recipes. In this case, cheese. Fill a cauldron with milk and let it sit for a few minutes. It will curdle into cheese. The best bait for shipwrecked rats. And you're going to give me another rat upgrade. A platter that time. Alright, so slowly build up a vat of milk for you. Bucket it out in using recipes. So they don't necessarily have to be connected to each other. Okay, so it actually stores 8 buckets worth of milk. Hello, little cow in a jar. How are you doing? Can I make more of you? Cow in a jar. Right, I need to drop an anvil on the top of a cow with a milk jar underneath. But I don't know where I'm going to get any cows from. Can't make a cow spawn egg. Right, I'm going to smelt up some of everything. That strikes me as a reasonable thing to do. And I think it might be worth getting another hopper. Oops, I'm out of tools. Let's make some iron knives. Right, I don't want to make 5, but I think I will make 3. Right, I'm going to have 1 chest turned into 1 bit of iron short. There we go, another hopper. And the chest. Try and automate stuff as early and as quickly as possible. Even if it's just a basic hopper feeding into a smelter. Now it would be good if we had a way of extracting. I could have a hopper underneath going into another chest. But this will hold 2 different items at once, I think, so I'll leave that for now. How's the milk coming? Okay, we've got 2 and a bit buckets of milk there. How many buckets does it take to fill a cauldron? What just happened? I need a faster food source. Okay, bucket of milk. I see what happened. Because there wasn't room on the... because it was a stack of 2 buckets, it had to split the milk one off. Ah, so just a single one of them. Okay. Is it going to be worth making more cauldrons? Can I make cauldrons out of anything else? Not by the look of it, although there is something called a cauldron chest. And an obsidian cauldron, but that's got a normal cauldron in it. Is this a block of cheese? We've got a block of cheese. Excellent. Which isn't a food source. Your counter jar will slowly build up. Yes, yes, okay. Claim the rat upgrade platter. Platter. Rats will transfer entire stacks of items at a time. Is that the one I've already got? It is. I now have 2 of them. I got that other one from the treasure chest. Okay, this is a nice, simple, linear quest chain until you get to there, and then you get to have a thing. Right, cheesing the hunt. You need to lace the cheese with a bit of pungent stench to really draw in the rats. Many of the sea creatures, including squids and sharks, will drop some of their droppings upon death. Round up a few fresh twisties, oh, that's a horrible term, to make the cheese stronger. Tip: using your newly acquired bow, prismarine arrows, and Booley's brew, you should be able to pick off some sea life with ease. But I don't actually need to. Smelts 40 items. You can burn this? Burn time, 8,000 ticks. That's quite good, actually. I don't need to go hunting because I have actually spotted some of that showing up in my sieve. There's 3 there, and I'm hoping there'll be 1 over here. Yep, another 16. Right, well, I've got the 4 I need. And you're going to get me a rat upgrade lumberjack. Okay. Rats will fell trees when set to the harvest command. You can use rats as little work minions. This is amazing. I'm so happy. Right, do you tell me what to do with it? Whip up a bit of Fromunda cheese in the farmer's table. Place it on the ground. When you break it open, you will likely find a rat has already burrowed inside. Tip: you may want to create a small enclosure so the rat does not get away. Be careful, there is a small chance you catch a plagued rat. Ew. Okay, so there's a few things I probably want to do at this stage. One is I'm going to need to keep... that's a little annoying. I'm going to need to keep making milk. Because I'm probably going to want more than just a few rats. Get the iron out and pop it up there. Do I have any fence posts laying around? I've got 4 fence posts. I'm going to need more than that. Oh, that's a ladder. I have forgotten how to make fences. Okay, and I need to make them in the trader's workshop as well. 8 fences and a fence post, please. Which gets made here. Right. Where do I want to put my rats? Right, F7 shows me where mobs can spawn. Make sure this place stays well lit. Right, so there's another block of cheese. Just want 1 bucket, so I can do that. Right, now how do I turn this into 4 Munda cheese? Not seeing the recipe there. Okay, Trader's Workshop. Nice and easy. 4 turds around it. Let's see how far we get with 3 rats, shall we? There we go. Put the rest of them there. So I get extra breath upgrade. And it just says place it on the ground. When you break it open, you will likely find a rat already burrowed inside. You may want to create a small enclosure. Right. So I have done that. Extra breath. The rat will not take damage from suffocation and drowning, which is very important. We are in an entirely aquatic environment. So put these down in here. I don't expect the rats to be hostile to me, but just in case. And it says I should use a pickaxe to break them. Ah. What I actually have is 3 spawn rat eggs. Right, chop your cheese into slices on your trader's workshop. Drop cheese to the rat to tame it. It can take a dozen or more slices to tame a rat. Once tamed, you can right-click your rat to open its inventory. They can use helms and weapons along with upgrades. You can pick up your rat on your shoulder by sneak right-clicking them. You can set them down at your feet by sneak right-clicking the air. And you're going to give me 4 rat cages. Interact with while having a rat on your shoulder to deposit it in the cage. Rats will breed with each other while in the same cage. Right, cheese. So just blocks of cheese gets chopped up. Okay. I probably didn't need to make 3 rats to start with, and I really have to get this thing to keep going. This is where automation will be useful. Now, can we trust the rats to automate the making of cheese? Okay, I'm actually going to put one of these buckets away because it being there keeps stealing them from me. Right, so we've got another one cooking up, so let's cut this up. Hearty light meal, food cheese. 3 0.5, 1 0.6. Okay, well we've got our better food source. And I bet we can grill it and stuff like that. Ayaron made the advancement. We've forgotten the crackers. Right, so let's pop a rat down. Hello. Oh, okay. Right. You can run through. It can just run through the bars of a fence. I wasn't expecting that much realism. Hello, rat. I've got cheese for you. Did it say drop the cheese? Yes. He's over there eating it. How do I know when he's been tamed? Please don't drown. Right. Let's block this off a little more. And see whether or not we can get him interested in the cheese over here. He's a lot more hyper than I was expecting him to be. Is this you? Are you tame yet? Let me put the sword away. If I right-hand click you, can I get your inventory? No. He's so cute. I really like the animation on it. Okay, I've got to go make some more cheese and stuff. I might make some doors. Alright, what's the recipe for a door? Completely standard. Can't put a pressure plate down for this one. Get a double airlock up, make sure that he can't escape. I might want to put a torch in here. Right, how much cheese did it say I needed? A dozen or more to tame a rat. Oh, and I need to actually have 16 cheese on me to complete this quest. Where'd he go? Hey, ratty ratty. You don't die, do you? Or despawn? Oh no, he's over there. Hello. I've got some cheesies for you. Oh, cheesies. Oh, there we go. Hello. So now I have a tame rat. Oh, I just okay. Have some more cheese. Current command: follow me. Set command: wander. The rat is free to wander. Okay. Stay here, follow me. Okay, it's a her. This is important for breeding purposes, I'm sure. Okay, actually, I think... Stay here, please. He sits. She sits. Don't get too close to the lava. This isn't going to protect you, is it? Hopefully you've got some sense. Alright, we're going to get the cheese we need for the quest. That's not enough cheese for the quest. Hello. We've got to get a name for her. Oh, she's cleaning her little whiskers. Right, these last two should be enough. There we go. Get 4 rat cages, despite all my rage. Right, so now I have a choice. We've got tricksy mice and the Pied Piper. Rats are smart and tricky rodents. They have a terrible tendency to run around and get into trouble if you take your eyes off them for a few seconds. They have been known to crawl through the hub keyholes in your walls, dive into the moon pool, and crawl under any fences you erect. Yeah, that last one I know. You may want to rat-proof your base a bit by covering your keyholes and moon pool drops with trapdoors. Okay, so trapdoors make the place safe. Recipe for a trapdoor. Doesn't have to be dark oak, does it? I wouldn't have thought so. Let's make 10. I'm going to keep the rats in here, so actually it might be safe enough. But just in case of an issue... Oh, this needs a pickaxe. Oh, this is made of aluminium. Wonder if there's some way I can get the aluminium back. There we go. Cover these up. How do I get a trapdoor where I want it to be? Let me get the fluid dial off this thing. Don't really need it. That's a good source of water if I need it. I can't pick this up at the moment because I need a diamond pickaxe. So if I do need this somewhere else, I'm going to have to remake it. I think I can remove these blocks of wood and still have the trapdoor work as a trapdoor. Yes. Okay, place is safe. Safe enough, I could release the penguin, but I'm not going to. And I get a fluid allocator. Huh. Stores and transfers fluids. Sounds useful. How expensive would that be to make? Pretty expensive, so that's a good bit of kit. Right, let's put you there. Probably going to need the rat cages in a bit. Hello. Right, the cheese staff is your means of communicating with your rats. You must sneak click a rat to bind it, then sneak click on a container to instruct it to place or remove items from it. Just like pipes, the sides of the machine you select with the wand is the side the rat will interact with. If you want the rat to deposit items into the furnace input, you must select the top of the furnace. To remove the smelted items, the right side of the furnace. Uh, Presumably two sticks of any type and a block of cheese. Let's see whether or not I can get the rat to take the stuff out of here and put it in this chest. I might want to replace that bit of glass with something that I can put a pressure plate on. I need a block of cheese. Cheese staff. Excellent. The Pied Piper. Okay. Follow me. Right, now what did it say? Let me claim the reward. I get rat upgrade, blacklist, and flight. Essentially pigeons. Advancement made essentially pigeons. Flight. Rats gain the ability to flap rudimentary wings and fly. Rats will move faster while flying and will not be bound to the constraints of land-based travel. Pretty much turns rats into pigeons. Okay. Rat upgrade blacklist. Rats will only pick up transfer items that are not on this list. Okay. Where's this one that's platter? Rats will transfer entire stacks at a time. Okay, calm down. Let me give you the platter upgrade. She's got a little tray. Do they need food? Do I have to like keep them alive? Right. I am delighted by this mod. Alright, sneak click a rat to bind it, then sneak click on a container to instruct it to place or remove items from it. Right. Sneak. Oh! No! Staff is now bound to rat. Was it right click? It just says sneak click. Poor rat. Here, maybe this is how I heal your hearts. Because you were actually a heart down. You seem to have all your health back. Okay. Right, staff is now bound to rat. Take items from copper furnace. Deposit items in chest from the north. So do it. Take items. Deposit items. It's possible she can't get up there. Hmm. What if I tell her to put it in here? Deposit items in chest. Transport items. Does the chest have to be on the ground? I'm not quite sure what I'm doing differently. Take items from the copper furnace. Deposit items in chest. Is the rat stuck? Okay, I think the rat got stuck because the destination was inaccessible the first time. But why aren't you grabbing more stuff? What if I remove the platter upgrade? Come on, there's plenty of items. Okay, I'm going to end the episode here. I'm actually going to look this up. I'm going to read up a bit on the rat stuff because this is like a basic thing and it's not functioning how I'm expecting it to function. Yeah, you don't get any cheese because you're not doing your job properly. Alright, one last try. Take items from the copper furnace. Deposit items in the chest. Do your job. Okay, next episode I'll have a couple of cages set up for breeding. I'll have a few more rats and hopefully I'll have worked out how to get that working. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.